Why? The most popular music artists from 1700 to 2026. I don't know how the first 2 centuries would work on this, but I'm kind of curious. I'm not really a big fan of it, bro. The only platform I ever used a dark mode on was X. And I don't know. I was using that back when it was still Twitter, so. Whoa, okay. So it's like one of those moving charts. I don't know if it's based on record sales or I don't know how you'd base this the earlier information off of, but let's see. Whoever Arcangelo Corelli is a fucking dog, bro. I'm trying to click. There we go. So Corelli defines the concerto grosso as baroque. I don't know how you say that. Music spreads. I hear what y'all saying. I do. I don't know, bro. I've always used light mode. I don't know. I just like it. Until this guy just took the top, Italy was dominating. And they still are, but Scarlatti dominates Europe's vocal and opera scene, and it's probably about to change right now. They still have this Scarlatti guy on screen, bro. But this dude, George Friedrich Handel, has been dominating shit for a couple of years. But I don't understand those. I don't understand these numbers. Like, is that what they would equivalent to, like the equal of streams or sales? Like, well, sales, I guess, would say, not streams, but. This guy in first place, they just don't fuck with him at all, bro. His name and picture haven't been over here at all. Huh. Now if I got Honda on the screen. Well, that's a good one. That's a good one. Handel triumphs in London with Ronaldo, sparking Italian opera mania. This dude is like the Michael Jackson of that time era, bro. He's been on top for like fucking 10 years. Oh, that shit is way too loud. Way too fucking loud. There we go. He's still dominating his shit, bro. That's a dog right there. Johann Adolf Haas is getting crazy, though. That boy running it up. He getting crazy. Yo, shout out to the OG Leonardo da Vinci, bro. I saw you down there, gang. He had a real short run, bro. Shout out to the OG, bro. He was in and out of there. Like, yo, that dude was designing like tanks and planes and helicopters back in this time era. He was a real dog, bro. He got some weird shit going on in his personal life, but he was a dog like up top, bro. No bullshit. All right, so 1740 marks his rise as the Europe's leading master of opera seria. He's a dog. He put out numbers on the board, bro. Bro, that's not even fair, gang. That's not even fair, bro. This is 1748, bro. They didn't have. They were out here selling records, bro. Like they were performing live at shows, bro, wearing heavy ass outfits, bro, and dirty ass powdered wigs. Like everyone in this joint is wearing a wig except for Giovanni Perlegosi and Giuseppe Tartini. All of them are wearing wigs, bro, unless they're actually that fucking old. Skill issue is nuts, bro. That boy Bach a dog, bro. He about to be in first for like 20 years. Oh, this dude Niccolo Pacini, bro, running the numbers up. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought Bach was just gonna shoot straight up. I guess there's two Bachs. Whoa, CPE Bach and Johann Christian Bach. Mozart. Okay. I don't know any other names on here though. This dude Handel though fell from grace like crazy. Oh, my son Hase fucking the bag up, bro. What is he doing, man? Oh, it says classical awakening. A new musical ideal arises favoring clarity, symmetry, and melodic grace. No idea what you mean by symmetry when it comes to opera singing, but okay. Now, we just had somebody at above 275 for a while. Now nobody's close to us, so this guy's kind of close, but 13,000 back then must have been painstaking, bro. That was like 7 shows, 7 nights in a row. And I won't lie to you, if those are the actual signatures of these guys on the side, that is cool as fuck, bro. Now, I don't. Obviously, we don't know. It could be, but if that actually is, that's probably the coolest part of this whole video is just getting all, Drake clears all these randoms. Drake will probably be on here for like 2 years. Damn, bro. Damn, gang. I'm a little hurt, bro. Me listening to that guy from Portugal got blocked worldwide. Whoa. What just happened the 4 seconds I wasn't fucking paying attention? You're telling me in a year, if dude went from 274 to 400 plus? Dog. Joseph Haydn's a dog, bro. You know, this Pacini guy's been up here for like 50 years, too. Absolute dog. I'm curious about Bach, though, because I hear about Bach all the time, bro. Like, he's just one of those dudes, everyone got love for him. I don't know, bro. We have no idea what these numbers mean. None. All right. I got you. Right? No, I got you. So it says methodology. The ranking in this video is powered by the Historical Popularity Index, a comprehensive scoring model we developed to measure global music dominance across 3 centuries. Comparing artists of 1720 to one in 2026 requires normalizing drastically different mediums of music consumption. To solve this, the HPI processes extensive historical records, industry data, and demographic shifts, dynamically adjusting its criteria based on the technology era to calculate a highly accurate relative popularity score for every year. So from 1700 to 1890, calculated using surviving records of sheet music publication, European court commissions, documented opera and choir attendance, and cross-border cultural influence. In 1890, 2005, it says calculated using physical sales, phonograph cylinders, vinyls, cassettes, and CDs, global RIAA-IFPI, certifications, global radio broadcasting reach, and historical chart data. And obviously, digital streaming, download, sales, whenever we get to 2005. So this is based off of just any type of historical information they could find. And for some reason, they keep shitting the person in the top row for some reason. This guy Glucksmiller for a few years performed opera, assuming away the excess to restore dramatic truth. No idea what they're trying to get to that. Haydn refines the symphony into a balanced classical form. You know what's something I noticed too? There's not a single fat fuck in one of these pictures, and there hasn't been yet. Mozart, he's been up here for so long. And he's the only name on here I know. This is Joseph Haydn, though, been throwing out numbers for years, though. He's a real dog for that. Yo, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It is a crazy name. So it's been 11 people this entire time in this chart. Number 11's been switching so dramatically, bro. Like, most of the time, unless like a dramatic shit happens between like 3 down, it's like the same people for good 20, 30, 40-year gaps. Ireland, shout it out, baby. John Field, what a dog. Well, I was thinking with this, right? Imagine having, I don't know, 11 kids and 6 of them die before they're 15. Like, fuck it. You start running out of names after a while, bro. Your 9th kid makes it, your 10th kid makes it, your 2nd kid makes it, so you start naming people random shit. But I can imagine that's also just a translation. And I don't know what language people from Austria spoke back then. Yeah, like, I wouldn't be surprised if that meant something completely different in his language, but that was just an English translation of it. My boy John Field back on the board. Stop playing with him, man. He's already out of there. That was quick. So, obviously, this guy Rossini's about to pass him. He's the first fat fuck I've seen on here. But Beethoven was just holding it down for a minute. No bullshit. I don't know what that word means, bro. And I don't see that name on here either. My son John Field back in the game, bro. Stop playing with him, man. Yo, he's fighting for everything. That's what I'm talking about. That boy getting crazy, man. Yeah, this dude Rossini, we were just putting up. What was his peak? His peak just said like 775K or something like that. Absolute dog, bro. He's a dog, bro. It's still going up. He's a dog. That boy got 778K, man. Jesus Christ. So this HPI system, that's what it was called, right? HPI? HPI. This dude was the Bad Bunny, Drake, Michael Jackson, Linkin Park, the Beatles. He was holding it down. He might hit 800K. That boy's a dog, man. He's the first one to do that, too. By far. That's the highest number we've seen. Yeah, this dude was look at him, bro. Nasty work, bro. He must have been the smoothest. He must have been the Ben Franklin, bro. Smooth talker. Irish slaughtering vagina, bro. No bullshit. With humor and flair, Rossini reigns over the opera stage. I guess he made himself a real star, bro. He better had some real swag, bro. Johann Nepomuceno. Oh, yeah, I don't know, gang. It's a pretty even spread now. Before, Italy was dominating for like majority of it. Now it's pretty even. 2 from France, 3 from Germany, 2 from Austria, 4 from Italy. Probably the most even spread I've seen so far. Poland, Hungary, okay. France, Austria. Meyerbeer. So I guess this guy, yo, he looks crazy too, bro. That man smoked a pound of pipe tobacco a day, bro. He looked crazy. I wouldn't want to. Cardi makes terrible music. I don't fuck with Cardi, so I hope he wouldn't. We must be a bit of a lull right now because this guy passed 800K. Nasty work. Y'all demons for that, bro. Y'all gonna go to purgatory for even saying that shit. But yeah, like nobody's broken the 860,000 yet. But even spread. I think it's the first time a German's been in the lead, other than Wolfgang. I think Wolfgang was from Germany too. Beethoven, not Uncle Lud. All right, so I guess this guy Franz Liszt was an excellent piano player. Bro, look at the warts on his face, gang. Do y'all see the warts on that man's face, bro? He suffered, bro. He suffered. God was like, yo, I'm gonna give you some sauce, but I can't overpower you, bro. You know what? I'm about to ask Shorty, Poppy or Cardi? Let's see what she got to say. I'll let you know her answer. She probably doesn't know who either one of those are. She listens to like country music and R&B, and that's it. Oh, ah, ugh. I don't like that. Oh, that's gonna fuck with me for a minute. All right, that's somewhat decent. I'll fuck with that for a minute. Sweden. I was waiting for Sweden to come in. Oh, Jenny only hit like 8 spot. Yeah, she said Poppy or Cardi. I don't know who they are. Good. Good. I'm very happy you don't know who either one of the people are. Jalen Small, all these other randoms. Oh, she fighting, but oh, whoa. Oh, Giuseppe's the first one to crack 1 million, bro. There we go. I was waiting for someone to crack a million, bro. Someone had to. 1852. So we've been watching this for 152 years, bro. It took 150, 152 years for someone to crack a million, bro. Crazy. That dude Franz was booming for a minute, bro, holding shit down, but. And you go for your girl Jenny, bro. Jenny. Jenny. I traveled the world, had 6 kids, did all this different. No, we stop. Bro, y'all didn't start dominating music until like 1995. It's okay. Y'all dominated y'all region of the world for a long time. You're cool, bro. I was waiting for it. The first one from America, Stephen Foster. Let's go, gang. Run that bag up on them. Stop playing. He's in 9th. Come on, bro. 1.2 million is crazy, too. 1.2. One of them going to hit 1.3. I don't know who is one of them going to do it. Johann Strauss, first one to hit 1.3 million. And he delights the world with the Blue Danube Waltz. Gang, he was alive before Stephen Hawking's parents were even alive. What are you talking about? That's just hate. That's raw hate, bro. I'll repeat my son Franz. He about to fall out of this shit quick. And who the fuck is that? Who's that French person that just flew up? Literally. Come on, Steve. Come on, Steve. Yeah. I tried. Almost 1.5 million. He's the first one. Audiences were awed by Wagner's towering operatic masterpieces. Okay. He's in 4th on here, so I don't know what they're talking about. My son Steve was holding it down, bro. He about to be up out of here, though. Bless. It's a shame. RIP to the OG, man. Patrick Gilmore's another dog. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yo, so what is the highest number? He said even Denmark. Denmark was a really popular country for a long time, though, bro. Norway's on here, too. Norway's been on here like 3 or 4 times since everyone passed 9. But I knew Austria and Germany were going to dominate. I didn't know Italy had that many dogs in them, bro. Genuinely didn't know that. But, what do you think the highest number on here would be? Like 100 million? Like, because Michael Jackson's probably going to hit like 100 million, if that's even a thing on the power scale of this. So, y'all see this name? Debussy. Claude Debussy. Claude Debussy. Yo, his parents violated him. Oh, I'm gonna lie to you. His parents violated him, gang. No bullshit. Yo, Debussy is fighting for that 11th spot, bro. He is fighting for it. He's a dog, too. Debussy. Debussy. All right, so I remember one of these over here in a while, but it says music is still strictly live, but a technological storm is brewing. So, what was the first system of recorded music? It was the phonogram, right? Yeah, phonograph cylinders. So starting about now is when that's going to happen. And then vinyl's going to come up very soon. So we should start seeing a lot of modern artists popping up like very soon with this. All right, Uncle Len. He's out of there. Oh, USA starting to dominate, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Stop playing with these dudes, man. And then John Philip Sosa march. Sosa's marches fill streets and halls, spreading patriotic fervor. Okay, the birth of recorded music. 2 million plus. Stop playing with that boy. He's a dog, man. So at first, third, fifth, seventh place, I'll take that. And I was watching towards the bottom to see like what countries would come in, but I actually don't know if someone else hit above 2 million. He's the first one I've seen hit above 2 million. Maybe Puccini hit 2 million too. I hit 2 million now. Yeah, let's do Franz the dog. He went from nothing to 1.9 million like it was nothing. So it says Edison's phonograph enters the home. The reign of live orchestras begins to fade. I won't lie to you. I know opera was like the wave for a long time, but that shit is terrible music, bro. Oh, look at all that. Red, white, and blue, huh? He must be buying streams. Is hilarious. He ain't Kendrick Lamar, bro, or Taylor Swift. He don't need to do all that. That dude was a real dog back in the day, bro. Uncle Franz, he wasn't playing with that, man. I won't lie though, to see everything but four spots be filled by an American feels weird. Like, yeah, the USA is a good population base, bro, but that seems skewed to me in a lot of ways. So you're telling me like no one? I just realized no one from China, nobody from China, nobody from India. Like that don't make no sense to me, bro. I don't. That's weird. After World War One, this is pre World War One. Unless you're talking about when the change is going to happen. So Sosa got close to the 2.5 million, but he didn't hit it. But in the 1910s, recordings helped cement Sosa as a household name. Billy Murray, that's interesting to see because Bill Murray's he was a huge actor over here in America for a while. Another Irish dude, that's what I'm talking about. I've watched a lot of Bill Murray movies in my lifetime, without a doubt. Original Dixieland jazz band. Okay. Now it's funny because we've watched a lot of these type of videos recently, and I still don't know any of these names. The most popular song year by year video that we watched, this group was not on there. Well, you know that started in 1925, didn't it? So I'm cut some slack. Paul Whitman's a dog. You just saw that? So Al Johnson was the first one that hit 2.5 million. Then Enrico did, and then Paul just flew up. Literally flew up. Oh, they're neck and neck, bro. Pause. Okay, Al. It says Paul Whitman's orchestra brings jazz to mainstream audiences. I can imagine when people first had to hear jazz, bro. That shit was probably booming back in the day. Louis Armstrong, he's probably gonna dominate this board for a little while. Duke Ellington. I'm kind of confused. So, swinging the big band era, Bing Crosby rides the big band sound to international fame. Now, Louis Armstrong he's still a popular artist in this country. He's been dead for like 80 years. So I'm kind of confused on why he wasn't on top. Because I never heard of Guy Lombardo. I think I've heard of Bing Crosby. Maybe. I have to like kind of go through the Rolodex in my memory. And no idea who the fuck Rudy Vanny is either. Mills Brothers, they popped up on the last thing we watched. Most popular song Year by Year. Dude, this is Pasley Cats 3 million now. So I guess Glenn Miller had a hit song, In the Mood. Got him nationwide fame in America. Which is weird how like Western countries are on here. Slash America slash Canada. But like nothing from nowhere else in the world. This is what it makes sense to me. I don't know. It's weird. Frank Sinatra, that boy was a dog, bro. The Andrews Sisters had one of the biggest songs in that 40s decade, I believe, or it was late 30s or like early 40s. They had the most popular song in this country for a whole year. Duke Ellington, Dog. Andrews Sisters, like I said, they had a hit song. These other people, though, I don't remember seeing their names anywhere in the past. Post-war pop and the birth of rock and roll. Frank Sinatra's picture. World War II ends, big band dominance declines, swing loses its commercial edge. And now Uncle Frank's on top. Oh, I thought he was going to hit 4 million. He didn't, though. All right. Nat King Cole, the dog. I don't know any of the other names on here, though. Now, this era is definitely a lull for this scaling system. Because dude was close to hitting 4 million on there, and now it's just kind of. Now, a lot more female artists just started popping up on here. But I'm still confused on why these numbers are so low. Patty Page charms with Tennessee Waltz, blending pop and country. Bill Haley's Rock Around the Clock brings rock and roll to the mainstream. I've never seen his name. I've never seen Mitch Miller. Fats Domino's a terrible name, bro. They violated that dude, bro. Elvis, the pedophile. This dude was a fucking weirdo, bro. Gently a weirdo. I ever see one of his statues get him to spit on that shit. I think he was the first one to hit 4 million. Everly Brothers, Chuck Berry, I've never seen that name. Ricky Nelson, know that name. Ray Charles, that boy was a dog too. Johnny Cash. The Beatles just soared past 4 million. Damn, okay. Yeah, I ain't speaking of that scumbag Elvis Presley, bro. Fuck that dude. I hope he was resting in piss. All right, so now there's a lot more names that all of us would know. Frank Sinatra, Bob Dylan, Rolling Stones, the Beach Boys. I actually don't know the Supremes, the Beatles. Aretha Franklin, she was a dog. Johnny Cash been fighting for that 11th spot, bro. That dude was holding on with everything in his soul. Jimi Hendrix, Simon and Garfunkel. I've heard that name, never heard their music though. Jackson 5. Bro, get this scumbag ass pedophile out of here, bro. Now I wonder when we're gonna see the Jackson 5 go to Michael Jackson. Barbara Streisand, oh shit. Pink Floyd. Soap. Yeah, it's a fact. I believe so. Because the Jackson 5 just fell off of here. So, yeah, I want to see when Michael Jackson's going to pop up. Because he's probably going to have the highest score on this without a doubt. Now, I might have it confused and fucked up, right? Oh, my fault. Stairway to Heaven comes Rock's all-time classic. Now, I might have this confused. Was Santana like the ex-drug lord dude who got facial reconstruction surgery and became a major star in Mexico for like a decade? Now, I believe that was Santana. Look it up real quick. Not Arthur Lee. Let me type in Mexico. No, bro. All right, I'm just not asking the right information, and that's my fault. I don't know. I'm going to scroll through my YouTube watch history and go find this guy's name. The Eagles. So the biggest thing we saw so far was close to 5 million. But I'm interested because maybe 5 million is like the peak point of this rating system. A lot of Great Britain right now. Yep. Here's ABBA. Slanted 1975 quarter 2. Elton John tops charts with the Crocodile Rock, defining glam-infused pop rock music. Queen. Eagles are booming. The Eagles refine country rock with rich harmonies and polished studio craft. Eagles are dominating. What the fuck, bro? A 3 million point gap is insane, bro, to the next person. Insanity. Aerosmith popped up. Michael Jackson, that boy, 1979 quarter 3, went from off the board to second place almost instantly. They didn't even move. Yeah, they didn't even move a lot of these animations, bro. They just flew him right up. Now I want to see what his peak number's gonna be, because I had no idea how this was gonna work. So I thought like 500 million or some nut shit like that. Maybe like 10 million is where he's gonna peak out on this rating system they got. So this is actually selling Thriller. Thriller becomes the best selling album of all time. But he's only at 2.8 million. Yes, everybody below him, their scores are pushed down, like 1.8 million, 1.6, 1.2, 1.2, but he has to be like the most popular artist to ever live. Like, I don't think there's anybody more popular than MJ. Like, I don't see Prince on here. I don't know when Prince came an artist, but like, I'm looking around like, huh? A wave of hits cements Jackson as the king of pop worldwide. Now that's what I'm confused about. Without a doubt, his score should be higher than anybody else's. The Beatles, the dudes from Italy that we watched like 300 years ago, like, I mean, 300 exaggeration, like 200 years ago. So I'm confused on why his score didn't pop up the way I believe it should. Prince is on here now. Queen fused the actual spectacle with powerful genre-defying rock. It should be Queen fuses, but so he hit 4.4 million. I still don't agree with this at all, honestly, because I don't know if 4.4 million was the most. Let's go to the bottom real quick. Where are we at right now? 1258. Beatles have 4.5 million. They had 4.7 million at some point. So something here is not adding up, gang. Madonna, Bruce Springsteen, Phil Collins. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like them saying the Beatles is more popular than Michael Jackson all the time, I just don't agree with that. Respectfully, I don't agree with that. So, 1985, quarter 3, reinvention and pop power. Madonna becomes a global icon, defining fashion and MTV culture. But I'm confused. Does this mean music and television in general, or like the major platform MTV? Because that's very misleading. If you're saying MTV in general, I strongly disagree, but Dire Straits, you listen to some of their music on here. Whitney Houston, one of the most famous crackheads ever, bro, without doubt. That's something that I have noticed. I don't know if I just missed it, but a lot of the big R&B groups or pop groups, I guess you could call some of them, like the early pop groups, not a single one of them are around here. And Elvis Presley's scumbag pedophile ass is still on here, bro. Crazy. U2. Do y'all remember when U2 somehow had like all the iPhones? I think it was like all the iPhones in the world, and somehow everyone had a U2 album on their phone. That was them, wasn't it? Yeah, 2014. Oh, it was by Apple. Apple did that. Hmm. Now it's funny they talk about Elton John again because he's been in the top 5 since he's been up here in the dominance area. But it is weird to me how they're talking about him instead of MJ. But I found some cool shit about George Michael. So this guy George Michael, I don't really know much about him, but I guess this dude did a lot of cool ass shit low key, like working in shelters, working in charities, donating tons of money everywhere. That was a really good dude, bro. People have been speaking very, very highly of him the last 2 weeks on social media for whatever reason. I don't know if his birthday recently passed or his death day recently passed or somebody who like really liked him started bringing his name up in conversations again. But I see a lot of posts about that dude. It was good shit. Metallica. Janet Jackson, Guns N' Roses. Nirvana. Eric Clapton. Mariah Carey. Bon Jovi. Yeah, see, I'm just so curious about this. I just can't believe they're going to say the Beatles were more popular than Michael Jackson all time with this system. Now, the presentation of this information is yes, that is exactly what that is. That's view. I won't lie though, the presentation of this information is excellent. And the fact that every single person's signature has been on the side except for like 2 or 3, I think I've only saw like 3 or maybe 4 max that didn't have the signature on the side. So that's pretty cool too. They're able to find that information and put it in the video. Celine Dion. Shania Twain. The Backstreet Boys. Yeah, you know they're touring right now without Justin Timberlake. Like right now they're touring without him. Let's talk about love, baby. Eminem. I almost forgot about rap music, honestly, bro. I really did. That's what's interesting too. The Beastie Boys were on here, but they have a diamond album. I just thought about this. Oh, bro, I'm not about to read no nine. Fuck you, Billboard, for doing this. I just doing a chart like dickheads. All right, this is bullshit too, but at least it's a little bit better. So Lionel Richie had a diamond album, wasn't on that chart. Hammer had a diamond album. It's come up in 1 year on that chart. I heard. Oh, this 100% is when it got certified as diamond, not when it came out. Yeah, this is not. Yeah, this is just when it got certified, not when it came out. Okay, that's not too much help. Yeah, I saw she was. I just. What country did she represent? Wasn't it like Switzerland or something like that? Ellen John back at #1. That dude's been in this shit for like 25 years. Britney Spears owes her career to a Swedish man. Christina Aguilera. Jay-Z. That's interesting. Only rapper other than Eminem to be on here so far. Linkin Park, they deserve it. Lil Wayne. I think out of all the rock bands from the more modern era, I think Linkin Park is the most timeless one of all of them. In the end, like, you know what I mean? Like, I think just that one song right there, bro, had them secured for at least another 2,000 years. AC/DC came back in. Christina fighting for that 11th spot, all her soul. Bro, they're not about to tell me that Eminem was more popular than Michael Jackson all the time. I don't care what nobody on this earth says, bro. Okay, it's not the 3.75 million. Lil Wayne, even though I'm sad about what's happened into it over time with all the drugs, 100%. Unless something crazy happens, he will always be a top 10 rapper regardless of whatever happens. His mixtape run in the Carter series, including the Carter 6, we're not going to include that one. Legendary, bro. That's why 50 Cent wasn't on here. 50 Cent controlled the world for a little while. Interesting. Usher's on here. Top three's been rappers for a little while. Rihanna, Maroon 5, Garth Brooks, Coldplay, Kanye's on there now. Chris Brown, Beyonce, Britney Spears. Funny, Destiny's Child wasn't on here, but she's on here. Taylor Swift. They're not going to tell me Rihanna's more popular than Michael Jackson all the time. They're not going to tell me. Fuck out of here, bro. Nah, fuck out of here, gang. crazy. Yo, bro, Rihanna's one of those chicks, bro. Everyone loved her, bro. Looked real good, bro. Baddie, made great music. You're not gonna tell me she's more poppin' than Michael Jackson all the time. You're not, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. That's blasphemy, dog. And it's still going. 5 million. Fuck out of here, bro. I heard smoking dick, bro. Bugging out. Flow Rida, Kesha. It's a real trash era of music. Drake, Katy Perry, Bruno Mars. Now, these numbers are going to be correct, bro. 5.7 million for Rihanna's Insanity. So Bruno Mars and Taylor Swift should be alternating spots for the rest of this video. And 2025 should be Bruno Mars, if this is accurate. Rihanna being more popular than Michael Jackson all the time? No way. Bruno Mars is falling down fast. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this fucking dude. Open Gangnam Style. That song was so terrible. He probably made great music too, bro, but that song was just terrible. Ed Sheeran, One Direction, Pharrell Williams, Drake. This shit, yo, bro, this shit is biased as fuck, bro. Drake, Ed Sheeran, T Swift, Justin Bieber, Katy Perry are all more popular than Michael Jackson all the time. That can't be right, bro. That can't be right, gang. I'm not having it, bro. Drake? No way. Fuck out of here. Yo, hot, bro. Ed Sheeran, Taylor Swift. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Katy Perry. Yo, I'm hot, bro. Like, what are we even talking about, bro? That shit got me hot, gang. View, I'm not Unk, bro. Me and you were in high school at the same time. I'm not Unk, gang. Oh my god, bro. Bro, I fuck with Drake. Bro, I won't lie to you. Drake music has been on in more significant points in my life than anything else. Drake's been a huge part of my life. His music has. Let me just say, Drake's music has been a significant factor in my life. But it's got me hot, bro. $7.4 million, bro. Justin Bieber at a casual 7 million. Drake at almost 9 million. 10, 11. Why not keep going, bro? 12, 13, 14. Why not? Why did you have him hit 20, bro? Fuck it. Oh, now it's going down at 14 and a half. BTS, I forgot about them. They should be up here. Luis Fonsi. No way. Bro, I get that. I do. I get that 100%, gang. And I'm not saying I staunchly disagree with you, because it's not that crazy. But what I am saying is that this shit is just nuts, bro. It's just nuts, bro. Genuinely, like it's just hard. Like, bro, the streaming era is big. And Michael Jack, you know what? Let's pull it up. Did I spell his name wrong, bro? A-E. I did spell his name wrong. He still has 38.5 billion streams, bro. So what, 38.5? Remember that, because I'm not going to. Bruno Mars, 90. $185. $166. So Michael Jackson has 250 million amount of streams. When he died, the same day Spotify came into production. Michael Jackson literally died before streaming was even a thing like that. And he still is in the same league as them, bro. He has 25% of Drake's streams. The dude's been dead for fucking 17 years, bro. Come on, man. Come on, bro. I ain't trying to hear this shit, man. BTS might be number one. Come on, bro. Let's be fucking real. Juice World, another crackhead, Ariana Grande, Post Malone, The Weeknd. Weeknd just fell off fast as fuck. Adele, they were for 3 business quarters. Drake, Taylor Swift, Billie Eilish. I agree with certain parts of this list, certain parts of this shit I don't agree with at all. But some of these numbers just look crazy to me, gang. Like I don't know, bro. Whoa. Whoa. 17 straight kids. This came from off the board to 3rd and 4th place. And the numbers are going up real fast. $8.5 million, bro. No way. 10 million. Oh, it's stalling out now. So her, The Weeknd, and Bruno Mars, Justin Bieber, Ed Sheeran, Billie Eilish, Coldplay, Ariana Grande, Drake, Zach Bryan, Dua Lipa. This is from Britain. I know she has Albanian parents. Serena Carpenter, Bad Bunny. Bro, all right. This is where I'm going to disagree with this last part. Bruno Mars had the most popular song in the entire world last year, bro. Other than that Golden Hunter X song, whatever the fuck it's called, bro, he had the most popular one by far. Crazy. Crazy. Crazy, bro. From Beethoven, Taylor Swift. Every number one. This person's a dog for naming all those. Holy fuck. Who had the longest streak? Let's find it. Handel had 29 years. Michael Jackson had a 5-year period, 9-year, 10, 11, 15. So, well, our boy Handel, number one all time, 14 years there. Nineteen. Wait, nah, because, bro, 29 years is clearing down the board. Yeah, folks wasn't fucking with gang all time. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. I mean, bro, I think it's a great system. I think I don't agree with some of the numbers. I think you would look the numbers up though and debate a lot of this, or just overshadow it. Honestly, 100%. Um, I think the gap, the overall time gap of information he used was very impressive. The representation of the information was impressive as well. Oh, the last part I didn't read how the index works. Because 10,000 sheet music sales in the 1700s represented a massive cultural dominance compared to 10,000 streams today. The index normalized these. The, the disparate data sets and assigns an aggregate score reflecting an artist's market share attention for any given year. So is this saying that because Michael Jackson had so many popping artists alive at the same time as him, that his score wasn't higher than these dudes? That's an interesting point of view to have. I don't know if I agree with that or not. Because I don't think he ever had more than a 3 million point lead, but like, no, it's only 900,000. Where is it? There was a point where Drake had a 5 million plus lead for like 2 years on. Well, it was going by quarters by then, so not 2 years anymore. Let's say like 3 or 4 business quarters. So it's like I don't quite get that because yeah, Drake was really popular back in this time era, but like was he really 5 million points above the next person? Michael Jackson's high didn't even pass a certain point, bro. I don't know. Cash, what's good, bro? Yo, I'm so sorry, gang. You're literally tapping with me as I'm getting off.